Alright, hey everyone, how's it going? Tonight, obviously, we all know that Splinter Cell and Saints Row came out. I have here the Splinter Cell Blacklist Collector's Edition. So, you guys are all going to be able to see what's inside this beautiful thing. Obviously, it comes with the RC plane. It also has the... what is it called again? The Upper Echelon Edition. So, you get a suit. You get goggles, and you also get another map, a co-op map for playing with friends. It looks like there's an 88-page graphic novel inside, which is that thing right there. Limited edition Sam Fisher poster, and of course the most obvious thing in here, which is the RC plane, which is obviously what we all got this for, right? So. Do a little unboxing here and find out what's inside of this bad boy. Get to see it firsthand. Alright. Safety first, obviously, and all that little lovely dove stuff. So how does this thing want to come out of here? Looks like got the yank it out there here. Oops. And there goes the box of it. This is one stubborn motherfucker. Oh, looks like I can go to the bottom. Oh, well, that'd be the reason why. Lady Ezio. Didn't make it in time. Let's see here. Alright. So, now I should be able to get this thing open now that the bottom part of it is also untaped. Never struggled with a box so much in my life. Let's see here. Alright. So again, got the box here. It's a nice little box. The art obviously on the side of it here. Then open this bad boy up. Yeah, it was. It was a complete challenge there. I remember, actually, you know what? Let me show that for you. I got that box too. I got the figure here. Motherfucker was very difficult to get out of the box, so I 100% agree with you on that one. Oh, so this box. Unlock your exclusive content now. Looks like this is for the Upper Echelon edition. So here, there's the goggles, you get a suit, and you get a co-op map. So, everything has a warning. Required viewing. That's always needed. Quick start guide. This is for the RC plane. Look at that. How generous of them. They even give me a flight manual for this thing. So, gonna be needing this. Likely to fly this plane around. And as I mentioned, here's a graphics novel. Yeah, the book. Yeah. Are you talking about the like the Journal of Washington? Because yeah. A couple of the like the one page seems stuck together. I'm not sure if I'm a tad low in volume. Oh, my bad. Hold on. It's because I put down the headset. Thanks to the help there, but yeah, the book of mine also has a couple pages stuck in it. One of them I actually like tore it apart, and I think on the back was a map. So I'm not 100% sure if it was supposed to be like that or not. But either way. It is. I do have like one page still in there that I've not bothered touching yet, and I really don't want to either, just to be on the safe side here. But either way, here's the comic book. It's an 88-page comic book. Has a bunch of different art in it, and obviously it's a comic, so I'll have to go through that, probably late night reading, all that kind of good stuff. So there's that, and again, There's that manual. Obviously the most important, or one of the most important parts of this is the actual game itself. So I'm going to be really glad to add this to my collection. Been waiting for this game for a while. And now, it's the moment of the truth here, because now we're getting into the nitty-gritty stuff, the actual stuff we want to see here. You think they should have kept Sam Fisher? You mean the, well, they did keep Sam Fisher, they just changed the voice actor behind him, I think. Didn't they? I'm pretty sure that's all they did. But yeah, it would have been nice to see a new character, considering Sam Fisher was getting pretty old. But let's see. LiPo batteries. Batteries for this thing. There's a wing, one of them. And here's what I thought was pretty cool when I was reading and looking this thing up. The actual thing for the RC plane is in the shape of the goggles. So I think that's pretty fucking awesome. I'm not gonna lie. That in and of itself is pretty fucking awesome. So it looks like the left one is just simply goes up and down. The other one has more of a 360 twirl to it. So what else do we have here? Let me show what this thing is. Battery charger adapter. Yeah, I mean, it really does sort of make the whole point. I mean, if they're going to replace a voice actor on it, they might as well just replace the character in general, as opposed to going forward and just having somebody else replace them. Because you do get accustomed to a voice actor, and they should always stay that way. I've always believed that firmly. Looks like this is for. This definitely is for this charger here. So I'm guessing this is going to be the charge the batteries need to fly the plane, and put batteries in this remote. Okay. Well, that is a little bit unfortunate. Looks like this wing here was a little bit out of the. Oh, they both are. That's crappy. Either way, it doesn't really look like there's any damage on them. This one part looks like it's been a bit bent up, but yeah, time to learn how to fly, no kidding. So, 2 more wings. Well, I guess now I have 3 wings here. And the hull of the plane, or the back of it at least, it is flimsy. I was actually hoping it might be a bit harder. It might have been a harder material, but styrofoam works as well. And at least it's going to be light, so it'll be able to fly easily. I remember I was watching the video of it that IGN had up, and there's a wheel, I think, in there. There's some tape. I watched a video on IGN. It looks like it can fly fairly easily. So, and here's the front part. So yeah, that definitely was a wheel I had in there. I'm assuming it's going to be for the back part, because there's, as you can see, 5 wheels here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This part feels a bit more sturdy, definitely. It's still mostly made of styrofoam here in the hull part. Again, it has a bit of a harder case on the outside. The inside is definitely styrofoam. The nose tip is, I'm assuming, plastic. It's cool enough, though. It's pretty awesome. And that is the inside of the box. That's everything. Really? Yeah, I was debating on whether or not to get that that helicopter edition last year, but I don't know. I mean, like, for me, I've sort of fallen off the Call of Duty bandwagon. I used to play Call of Duty competitively. Oh, I shouldn't really say competitively. I used to play it on game battles for a lot. Me and my buddies all got together. The highest we achieved was in the season. We got, I think, 70th or 80th. Had a 67 and 17 record, and then we just sort of all of a sudden fell off. So it really got really shitty then. Yeah, after COD 4, I mean, like, COD 4 was COD. I mean, anything after that, they just sort of started making the game, I don't know, more shitty. Yeah, definitely. I definitely lost my interest in COD as well at that point. I mean, I've always enjoyed Infinity Infinity Ward's Call of Duty more than I have Treyarch's, but I still think that COD 4 was, the best Call of Duty that wasn't made, just because it was simple. I mean, there wasn't anything too difficult about it. It was just plain simple Call of Duty. But they started changing things after that. So, anyways, for those of you just tuning in now, or if you've missed any of it before, did an unboxing of the Splinter Cell Collector's Edition, or sorry, Splinter Cell Blacklist Collector's Edition. Here's the front of the plane here. I've got the back of the plane. I've got a couple wings here. I'm not sure really. It's like there's the tail. There we go. So that's the tail. That's not a wing. I lied. 2 wings here. Got a power charger for the batteries. One of the coolest things about this definitely is the remote for flying this thing is shaped in the same thing as Sam Fisher's goggles. So that in and of itself is pretty fucking awesome. You really don't know what this top one does, but the leftmost again is just simply goes up and down, north to south. The other one has the 360 capability, so you can go around. Yeah, but I don't know. For me, like, I honestly did not play Black Ops 2 at all. Black Ops 2 for me, we ran a tournament at my store. I played it, took it home, played it some more. I was into Halo though at the time, so I mean I didn't really probably give it a fair enough chance. At the same time, I just never liked Treyarch's games, simply because I think that with their guns they're a bit too rickety. Obviously they're, I guess you could say a bit more realistic than Infinity Wars, but at the same time it just doesn't sit right. Yes, fuck yes, Halo is awesome, and I am very sad I have not been playing it recently. I really need to get back into Halo because I missed the fuck out of that game. That game I did play competitively. When I was younger. At least locally I played. Won 4 years in a row. Won the tournament held in my city, London, Ontario. So, whether it was 1 vs 1 or in the free-for-all I took it, so Rumble Pit I took it in. I took it in the Tourist 2, and then me and my teammates also won in the 4 vs 4. So, Halo I can say I did play competitively. Let's just send this thing up. Alright. Let's see here. Also, there's a quick start guide here, so I'm going to take a look at this real quick and see what's inside of it. There's handicap with this kind of stuff. There we are. This definitely is a setup, an assembly of it. I'll strum it out here. I don't know how I'm supposed to get this thing out. Apparently it wants to connect a wire here. There we go. Shake it till it drops. Shake it till it drops. So based off this, I need to connect the back to the front of the plane. Pretty simple, just clip these 2 things in. We got one clip here, clips into this part. So, I'm not really sure what's the top of the plane. I'm going to assume this is this way. Alright, that seemed to work. That's connected there. Let's see. It wants me to push these 2 parts together. Okay. Just gonna stuff this wire down in here. It would have been so much easier if this thing just came attached and set up. Be making my life much easier right now. It really feels loose. I mean, feels like this thing can just pop off. I'm not sure if that's good or not. I'm assuming bad, because I don't know why it'd be good. Let's see if I can stuff this wire down here more and try and get it on a bit firmer. Is there any glue or anything, or? Hold on. Of course. But of course, I knew I'd mess up somewhere. It's adhesive. That's very important. That's what this was. Let's see. Here we are. Okay, that's gonna make it sticking so much easier now. So, there we are. Okay. Let's see. Is this one? Yeah. Nope. Success. Okay. Now that I got the adhesive off there, this is definitely going to stick much easier, and it's not going to feel as loose as it was for me before. Oops. Get it in there. Why can't this just come pre-assembled? There we go. Okay. Much snugger. Much better. Again, for the new guy just joining us here, unbox the Splinter Cell Blacklist Collector's Edition. Here's the plane right now as it is set up. Just starting to get it assembled, so bear with me here. Did come with instructions. Does come with this lovely remote here that is in the shape of Sam Fisher's goggles. That's awesome. Obviously, one of the most important parts of this is the game itself. Very looking forward to playing this. Just to notice, you guys will be able to see me playing this live the next 3 days, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. Playing the game live, taking questions, doing all that kind of lovely stuff. There's a wingtip here, which I'm going to be assembling. Let's see, according to this. Number 5. No, I did this now. Awesome. Okay. So it looks like I have to take off the adhesive tape. Again. Oh, I hate these so much. There we go. It's a little tricky because I don't want to tear off the whole thing. I almost got a bit at the end down there, but alright. Here's the tapes off. You just insert it in here. There we are. Oh. It's like it popped out there. That's not good. It almost looks like it's a tiny bit too big for it. Be. Really push this thing in here. I don't obviously break it, so that would definitely suck. Paid all this money for this thing and it'd break. So it looks like that is firmly snug in there. Oh. Let's be on the safe side. Can never be too safe with these things. It still looks like that ends up there. So, Lady Ezio, what other collector's editions have you had the opportunity to obtain? So then you mentioned, obviously, the Assassin's Creed 3 Connor. What other ones have you had? It is if you're still watching. Alright. Let's see here, what's next? Looks like the wings are next here. By the looks of it, these don't have adhesive on them, so it looks like it's just going to be a simple clip-in, or one would assume. Okay. There we are. Right. So it's actually not a clip-in, per se. More is... You're waiting for me to fly it. And I don't know if I'm going to be flying it in here. Might have to do that tomorrow when it's actually, you know, light outside. That is something I can do. I can definitely record that. Okay, and again, this wingtip. So just so you guys see how this is. I'm not gonna be able to take. There we go. Okay. So just so you guys see how this is. Looks like there's little knobs here. Sorry for the quality on that, but and there's more knobs on here. So it's just simple underneath. Just press it together and firmly locks itself in there. There we are. Okay, that's looking like it's done. I feel like I'm missing a wheel though, or maybe they just gave me an extra wheel for some reason. Okay, maybe in case the first one fell off or one of them fell off, because I do have another wheel, as I showed. Oopsies. Oh, that's my stream there. I don't know how that happened. Oopsies. So, there we go. I have no idea what I did there. Alright, that looks better already. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I just accidentally closed down my dashboard there, so I was unable to talk with you. If anyone that said anything during that time, sorry I didn't get to see it. Okay. Pre-flight safety precautions. It is very important to always check your plane before flight. Please review these key steps to having a successful flight. Always disconnect the battery from the aircraft when not in use. Leaving battery attached to the aircraft overnight will permanently damage it and it will not be covered under warranty. Oh, that's not good. For a better experience, fly the plane with a friend. To prevent damage to your plane, fly it over a large grass field. Always hand launch your plane with a level toss and always at full throttle. Do not throw at a steep angle, as this will cause the model to tip stall. Sorry. 4. The C-147 loses a small amount of altitude when turning. Turning increases drag, so always raise the elevator slightly. Push down the right stick when turning. If your plane is headed for a crash, turn off the throttle to reduce aircraft speed, thus minimizing the damage. Reduce flying in winds higher than 7 miles per hour to avoid loss of control of the RC craft. And the C-147 will turn more responsibly mid-throttle as opposed to full throttle. So, I do think this is assembled. The only other thing I have to do is put in the battery pack. But, oop, there you go. Do have to put in the battery pack, but as it said, not to do that when it's not in use, and I have no intention of flying it at this moment simply because it's too dark outside and I'm afraid I'd lose it. Knowing me, I would. Let's see. Yeah, there we are. So again, there's a quick start guide. They did even give me a flight manual with this thing, so I'm going to crack that open now and see what's in here. Trying to find an edge here to start tearing it, but can't really find one. There we go. Alright. Flight manual for this thing. Is this also the poster by any chance? Because the one thing I haven't come across is the poster. So if that is the flight manual as well, which it looks like it is. Looks like on the back of the flight manual is where they have the poster of Sam Fisher. So I'm going to unravel that for you guys here. Alright. Here's a poster that comes with it as well. It's the last thing that I looks like I have to open here. The battery pack, which again I'm not opening tonight. So there's a poster. I'll be hanging this up on my wall sometime soon. I'm on all the other posters. And on the back is the lovely flight manual. So I'll be having to give this a read before I take flight tomorrow and have that put on the YouTube page. Alright, now to fold this thing back up again. How am I going to do this thing? Alright. Well, there's the flight manual and the poster. The quick start guide. Tape and a wheel. For those just tuning in, you just unfortunately missed the unboxing of it. Here's the plane assembled. The only thing missing inside of it right now is the battery pack, which is right here. But can't put it in right now. I'm not going to fly it around my room because I'd lose it. Yeah, rather losing it as in it'd get destroyed. So I'm not going to be doing that right now. It's a bit flimsy, I feel. I hope it'll be sturdy though. I hope it'll last me because I do plan on at least giving this one flight before it sits on my shelf and collects dust for the rest of its eternity. There's also the remote, again, that it's in the design of Sam Fisher's goggles. This one here only goes up and down. See, I can't not force it to go sideways. This one does a full 360 spin. So that's pretty awesome. Even has an on-off switch. Look at that. The on-off switch was up and down. So that's that. Again, the plane, most important part. Battery pack. And the comic book. Which, I've never read a comic in my life, so this should be interesting. I'll probably get through this sometime tonight, though. I'll have to. So hope you guys don't like the unveiling of it. I'm going to be uploading this to YouTube, so in case you didn't miss it, you can watch it there. Oh, one last thing I did forget. I grabbed this piece of swag from my store. It's just a 4th Echelon hat. All the small things matter, right? This is just one of them. It's a 4th Echelon hat, and I've been wearing this around for the past couple days since we got into the store, so it's comfortable. Open aired on the back, so it doesn't make your whole head your whole head sweaty or anything like that. Gives you good ventilation, all that good stuff. And of course, again, the game. So, looking forward to playing this. Again, you'll be able to see me playing this game live tomorrow from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. You'll also be able to catch me Wednesday and Thursday, as you can see in the stream there, at the bottom of the schedule. From 7 to 11 p.m. over the next 3 days, I'll be playing Splinter Blacklist live. You'll be able to watch it. I'll answer all your questions, comments, all that kind of stuff. I'll hopefully be able to upload all the gameplay to my YouTube channel, which is just starting to get going. So again, you can tune in there and catch anything that you missed. I think that is it for this unboxing. So, thank you for all tuning in. As of now, I'm going to be switching over to some League of Legends for a little bit before I had to head to work tomorrow morning, so feel free to continue watching that, or you can check back tomorrow again from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. where I will be playing Splinter Blacklist. If anybody has any questions or comments right now or anything like that, go ahead and ask it in the chat. Feel free to answer while I'm waiting here.